Hi YouTube, how's it going? I've got wet hair, I just got out of the shower. I'm not this greasy. Not yet anyway. Give me till January living on my own and I'll be just like disgusting and not getting changed for 4 days at a time. Hi, how are you doing? It's my first day going back onto campus and I'm basically putting it off and sitting here making YouTube videos instead because I know the horror. I know the horror already of the working 15-hour days and running down campus to hand in my essays and oh god, I'm back at uni and I really don't want to be. But wrong attitude, right? So we're trying to cheer up on this bit. So this video is entitled "Fake It Till You Break It." Wow. Wow, I didn't need to point that out. You've already seen that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to roll a cigarette. It literally is a cigarette as well. You'd be very pleased to know that as a housewarming present to myself, I smoked the last of my weed last night, and I now am officially going clean. So I thought I'd make my video now rather than later on, because later on my video will be like, oh, I'm losing the will to live. Fake it till you break it. So you might be familiar with that phrase, fake it till you make it. And I'm someone that feels quite acutely this, oh, look at this, I'm able to smoke my cigarette while I talk to you. Oh, beautiful. No more non-smoking houses for me. Actually, I don't know if I'm allowed to smoke or whatever. Have I literally just spent an hour and a minute and 50 seconds introducing this video? That's fucking ludicrous. God, low quality of thought at the moment on the Van the Size channel. So I'm someone that feels quite acutely social deception. I don't like it, and I think it's one of the things that's made me quite unpopular in my time on Earth, is that I don't really like to lie to people. So not about myself anyway. You know when someone's having a down day and they say that they feel really fat, and you can see that they are a little bit fat, but you're not going to say that. You're going to say, give them the little white lie because it makes them feel good about themselves. I don't have so much trouble doing that. It depends who the person is. Sometimes I'm really brutally honest, but I do have trouble lying about myself. For instance, if someone asks me, how are you? I'm going to say, I can't lie, I feel really down today. Or I told you two videos ago that the reason I make YouTube videos is because I'm a lonely, insignificant person without many friends and that needs an audience. God's honest truth. Spaghetti Monster's honest truth. I'm not afraid to make myself look bad because I think if you're at all honest with yourself, you're going to have things that you're not particularly proud of about yourself, and there's no reason I should lie about it. So, but there is, I think, a lot of truth in that saying, fake it till you make it. I think a lot of the time people are just kind of giving an impression of a successful business person or a popular person or a happy, kind of fulfilled individual in their marriage, for example, in the hope that, that will come true one day and this is just a waiting period. But my motto would really be fake it till you break it, because it takes so much kind of mental energy for me to pretend that I'm happy. And God, it's quite a weird angle, isn't it? I feel like I'm kind of looming over you, like, YouTube, you've been naughty. I have to pop you up on a book or two next time. And it's something that's current in my mind right now because I'm about to go onto campus, and I took a gap year, so everyone that I started my degree with has probably left by now unless they're real duffers and they're taking it again. But all the people that I lived with in the second year when they were first years and I was second years are probably still around. And so now it's going to be like, hey, how are you? And what I want to say is, oh, I'm really scared actually. Like, I know that I'm here for 9 months now. I'm going to be really lonely. I have seasonal affective disorder, and it's just there really isn't any point in hoping that it won't happen this year, because it happens every year. And I'm kind of learning that the older I get and the more seasons I spend with myself in my own cycles. But I can't do that, because if I do that, they're going to go, and probably, you know, I'd probably react the same way to a certain extent, like, oh, this sounds like it's going to be hard work, you know, to be friends with. And I didn't manage to get my book for my lecture on Monday, so I'm going to read the synopsis online and pretend that I read the book when I go, because it's a really rare book and I couldn't find it in time. Fake it till you make it, you know, as long as the tutor thinks. But in past times, I think, you know, it's actually kind of what leads to me breaking, is not being very honest. And I think that this time I should try a much more honest approach and just, you know, fucks to anyone that doesn't want to be my friend because I have depression or whatever. Because, you know, I have a lot of good things going for me too. And I thank you, YouTube, for kind of showing me that there are people that appreciate what I have to say. And they may be rare. They may have, you know, almost 180,000 video views and still only have an audience of 400 people, but fuck, I love you 400 people. And you know, if only 100 of those 400 people don't feel relevant to me when they leave comments anyway. And some people are just there to troll, even though I don't think they're not very chatty and conversive in my comment section. I feel kind of bad about that, because I don't want this to be like a dictatorship of opinions. If you don't like me or you disagree with me, you know, like, to the one bastard that keeps putting a thumb down on every video I make, leave me a video and, you know, leave me a comment and tell me why you don't like the video, or what it is about me that made you decide that you actually were going to waste your life by sitting there thumbing down, you know, the one person that does that. If you're going to disagree with me, that's absolutely fine. And honestly, if you see people disagree with me in comments, if it's a debate and they're coming back with a debate and you want to argue with that, fair enough. But if you see someone that really just doesn't like me, please don't jump on them. I want those people to be able to feel like they can say why they don't like me. But it seems weird to me to subscribe to someone you don't like, just over and over again thumbing down their videos. Get a life. Anyway, it's kind of nice to have that one thumb down, because otherwise it would just be, I'd just feel like a sympathy channel or something, I think. Anyway, I'm nervous, and I didn't even talk about what I wanted to talk about, faking it until you break it. Yeah. The thing is, if I don't fake it, I'm going to be really lonely. If I'm honest about, you know, my feelings and my problems, then no one's going to choose to hang around with me. But if I do fake it, it takes so much mental energy to put on a cheerful face and be like, hey, you know, to have literally come out of my room where I'm thinking about killing myself. I'm not talking about now, I'm talking about, for example, last time I was at university in February. And then bump into someone and be like, hi, how are you? That's mentally exhausting, and it actually makes you feel really, really lonely. And I kind of think it might be better just to be what you are rather than faking it till you make it. And what I am isn't so bad. Yeah, it makes me really unhappy to be who I am, and I'm not wildly popular, and I'm not wildly beautiful. But you know what? I've got some depth about me, and I'm bright. And I'll become steadily brighter as this cannabis leaves my system now. And I can get a fucking first in my degree. If I fucking go for it, I can get a first, and that's what I'm here to do. So, you know what, there are good things about me, and I don't think I need to fake it. And I think that you're much more appealing to other people when you're not pretending to be something you're not anyway. And thank you for showing me, I suppose, that, you know, there are things that are likeable about me. And fucks to anyone that doesn't like me, they're idiots. Listen to me, I'm practicing on self-esteem. Anyway, I'm really sorry about the rambly nature of these videos. I'm a bit all over the place right now, but I'm gonna, as soon as I get back into doing all my degree reading, which is now actually, I'm on my way to uni to go to the library, all of these amazing concepts come up to me in my degree, and they apply to my life, and they stimulate my thoughts on my life. So, and anyway, hopefully I'll be able to bring you back some news of all the successful social occasions I've had today and all the people I've bumped into. But I thought I'd make this video now because I'm giving up weed today, and if I leave it till later on, it'll be like a, I'm so lonely, please talk to me YouTube, someone has to help me kind of video, and like, my channel is not lacking in sympathy drive videos, so I'm going to really try and stop doing that. And I hope you're all well, and sorry about the crappy pointless video.